The point is, I'm getting back to that life that kept me in check, because getting your legs blown off is a rough go. And I'll tell you that right now, but it's not impossible. But like any injury, I have a spot in my back, like mid-back, just below the shoulder blades, that I hurt when I was 14. And I felt it in basic. I felt it throughout my whole career, but you work on the muscles around it and you learn to mitigate its impact on your daily life. Mental injuries are the same. And I can tell you, I was cleared of PTSD, which is like the extreme mental injury, but I did have a mental injury and I forgot that. And then I had physical injuries on top of it that I basically ignored. You know, like even the mayor of Ottawa, he'd be like, "Hey, Jody, you're limping today. What's going on? I didn't think you're going to make it to this event." This is before the wheels fell off. I go, "Yeah, Mayor, I was feeling a little pain, and I know I didn't have to be here today, but then I remembered, yeah, I'm not a pussy, so I'm here." And he'd laugh. Be like, "Oh, Jody, you're a unique politician, that's for sure." But what I'm saying is, like, I'm too stupid to stay home tonight so that tomorrow morning I can feel better and go to the gym and play with my kids. Like that, you know what I mean? Like it's too tough to be that dumb.
Yeah. So a lot of this clearly is ego.
Oh, bro, ego is a motherfucker.
And it's funny because, and I talk about this all the time, but like, obviously you wouldn't be who you were and have done what you've done if you didn't have an ego that drove you, that made you want to be the. I mean, why would anyone subject themselves to going to sniper school? Yeah, it sounds like a cool job. It's a shitty job. It sucks. It's hard to do. But guess what? Your ego, you're like, I want to do that. I want to be the best.
Donnie Wahlberg shows you the sexiest part of the job, which is shooting bad guys.
Yeah.
Which is like so rare, by the way. Like, yeah, the rest of the job sucks.
So you wouldn't have done, I mean, the books, the politicians, the podcast, everything that you've done. There's some element of ego that drives it. Obviously, you want to serve, and you wouldn't be, if it was just pure ego, you wouldn't be able to do it either, because you have to have a will to serve and a desire to serve your country and your brothers in arms. So that's true too. But to take it to the next level, you got to have some ego driving, and then that's that thing that can drive you to success can also drag you down when you start saying, I can do anything, I can get through this, I can gut through this, I don't need any help, I can keep on this path, I can quit drinking whenever I want. Those are all things
your ego is your biggest enemy, but you are your own biggest critic as well. Jocko, I'm sure you have these thoughts like any other human being. Like, if I fail anyone today, the person I don't want to fail is myself. Because you have an expectation of yourself, and I know enough about you, and we are enough of the same guy, as much as we are different, that the biggest person I'm trying to live up to's expectations are my own. So when you get up at 4 a.m. every day, and God damn it, I wish I could, but I'm not built that way, bro. I like to sleep. I don't have to if I don't want to. Anyway, but like, see, listen right now. Like, I can get up at 3:30 if I fucking wanted to, okay? I just don't want to. I don't have to. I can get all my shit done in 8 hours, okay, Jocko? But your ego is the one that goes, I can do that. And then your critic is the one that goes, no, you can't, bitch. Mm-hmm. And if you fail, the first critic that's there looking in is the one when you look in the mirror and you go, I would do it, man. I would fucking do it. I would look in the mirror. I stopped because I keep a bit of a beard most times. My beard got big and then it started growing in here, and that's when you know something's up with somebody when they grow. No, I'm serious right now.
I know, that's why
because
it's funny.
I wouldn't look in the mirror.
Yeah.
Because when I looked in the mirror, I saw someone who went, "You drank last night again, didn't you? Fucking loser. Good job. Yeah, why don't you shower and go and work?" So this started coming in. Because even if I looked in the mirror, it was just enough to be, okay, I'm not a complete mess. Run out the door. My hair grew. It's weird, man. I'm trying to write this down because I even if it doesn't come out for anybody but myself, I didn't go through it with losing the legs. And I did go through losing my legs again, but a whole other bunch of stuff was happening. Like realizing, I know I said the soldier is dead, but maybe I didn't really realize. And I had all these people looking up to me and also turning to me to have, okay, hey, my buddy's in trouble. Go talk to Jody. This she's in trouble. Like, and you're taking on all this other stuff. And honestly, man, I don't know what they call it, self-care. I think is what they call it. Self-care is your first priority.
Oh yeah, self-aid. We call it self-aid.
Yeah.
Self-aid, buddy.
Yeah.
That's like your first person you got to take care of.
And
yourself.
luckily, my daughters are so awesome that I talk to them on the trip every day, and they okay when you get back, yeah, we'll kick it off right where we left it off. But they're the first ones that are going to forgive you if you ask for it. And so I've asked my daughters. I told them, Daddy's going through some stuff, right? You've noticed. And they're both like, yeah. Because kids don't give a shit, Echo. You got kids, right?
Yes.
Yeah, how many you got again?
2.
Yeah, they're the first ones are going to tell you they were the first ones to tell me, like, hey, how come you're not coming around as much as you said you would? Like, God damn it. Daddy's really busy. Yeah. You've always been busy. We want to go to the park.